Hello guys. Welcome back again to the Emmy Facts TV YouTube channel. Hope all of you guys are fine. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more psychological facts. Today we will know about wild facts about Kenya. Into. Did you know that Kenya is named after the mountains? Kenya is one of the most famous countries in Africa. With hundreds of miles of coastline lined with stunning beaches, it's no wonder tourists are on the rise. Check out the top 10 facts about Kenya to better understand the country. Let's start. 1. Kenya is the best place in the world for safari. In general, people often consider Africa the best place for hunting trips. But the whole continent cannot be generalized. So where is the best place for a hunting trip? Kenya is better than any other country in the world. The Big Five is a term used by hunters to describe Africa's most difficult animals to hunt: lions, elephants, leopards, rhinos, and Cape buffalo. Laws have been enacted today to protect most of these animals, but that doesn't mean you can't admire them from afar. All of these exotic animals can be found in Masai Mara, Kenya's national reserve, the perfect location for the African safari. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more psychological facts. 2. Coffee is a huge export. Interestingly, Kenyans mainly drink tea rather than coffee. Much of this dark demand is not sold domestically. However, coffee is one of Kenya's largest exports. It grows very well in water due to the acidic soils of central Kenya and the perfect amount of sunlight and rainfall. Kenyan coffee is similar to Colombian light coffee, making Kenyan coffee one of the most popular coffees in the world. 3. Kenya is home to the Maasai people. The Maasai are an indigenous ethnic group living in the Masai Mara, a national reserve. They are known for their jumping skills and warrior skills. The estimated population of the Maasai people, occupying about 100,000 square miles of land, is 500,000. People of this group are semi-nomadic, although they are highly dependent on the market economy. They often go to the big towns and cities in Kenya to sell goats, cows, seeds, grain, charcoal and other goods. Usually, the Maasai consume beef, milk, and blood for protein and health needs. To reduce the effects of hangovers, buffalo blood is drunk on special occasion and often by elders. 4. Kenya has an island without cars. Off the coast of Kenya is Lamu Island. It is home to the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Old Lamb and Kenya's oldest settlement dating back to the 12th century. Lamb Old Town is one of the oldest and best preserved Swahili communities in East Africa. To move, residents walked, sailed, and used donkeys to carry items. Cars are generally banned and cannot even pass on the road. Some people want to rebuild the town to fit modern life. Fortunately, there are laws prohibiting the destruction of town structures. 5. Kenya is named after the mountain. Officially, Kenya is actually the Republic of Kenya. In fact, before the arrival of European colonization in the late 19th century, the land was merely part of a larger area known as East Africa. No one knows what Kenya was called before colonization, and its name is relatively new. In fact, the border was only completed in 1895 and nevertheless had no real name. It was in 1920 that Kenya was finally baptized in honor of Mount Kenya, the second highest mountain in Africa. So where did the name of Mount Kenya come from? Local indigenous peoples in the area call the mountains Kenya, which means glitter or shining. Despite its tropical climate, it is known as a shining mountain because it is regularly covered with snow. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more psychological facts. 6. Kenya is a relatively new country. Kenya was known to be a British colony, so the country did not become independent until 12th December 1963. The road to freedom is sadly violent. A group of mainly Kikuyu warriors who have caused a vicious rebellion against the government and white settlers, partly because of the Mau Mau rebellion. unfortunately, they are also targeting Africans who refuse to join them. Many people were killed, including the 1953 massacre, and more than 100 men, women and children were killed for their purposes. British troops countered this with military action and detained tens of thousands of suspected Moutangerillas in labor camps. Prisoners were poorly treated in overcrowded camps and were often tortured for information. However, the uprising that staggered the British to turn Kenya into an independent state only occurred in 1963. 7. Kenya has two official languages. The two main languages of Kenya are Swahili and English. Given the colonial locations of Africa and Britain, both make sense. These are the main languages and official languages, but Kenya speaks a total of 68 languages. Most other languages spoken in Kenya can be divided into two language groups, Niger-Congo and Nilo-Saharan. The Niger-Congo language group is the third largest language group in the world, according to native speakers. A total of about 700 million people speak the language in this group. The Nilo-Saharan group is fairly small, with only 50 to 60 million speakers in this family's language. 8. Kenya is the home of famous immigrants. Kenya has many wildlife as well as the Big Five. Also, the world's largest land movement occurred here. This is properly referred to as migration. Over 1.5 million wildebeests and 200,000 zebras are involved. During each move, the animals traveled a total of at least 800 kilometers. Of course, not all animals do so. Approximately 250,000 wildebeests and 30,000 zebras die during thirst, hunger, malaise, and of course, on the move from predators. More than 3,000 lions are moving throughout the reserve. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more psychological facts.